people always criticize me for this, but until you can show a person in the street a different way,
shut the fuck up.
Until you can show them a different way, stop just telling them go work a job. I look at it as like a runaway slave, right? Like every day that slave has the ambition to be free, that slave is in a better predicament than the one who's still on the farm, but yet he fears for his life every day. That's a hustler.
Right.
That's somebody in the streets selling crack, coke, whatever.
Might be doing better than
right?
here, but I gotta.
They feel like I'm doing better than the slave, but I can get a taste of where I'm going, but I'm fearing for my life every day. Right? Now, for me, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with a person working a job because when I finally stepped away, I did iron work. So I built stadiums, I built power plants, and I didn't love it, but I was still making $2,000, $3,000 a week. I was cool with that, but I was working 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day, right? But until you can tell the person that's hustling in the street, here's a better opportunity. Until you can reprogram him, because that person ain't just did this one time. That person has seen that his whole life. That's his program.
But how much money did you want to make when you didn't know anything about
so
it?
You never know about. So this is the one thing I tell people that's when you ask somebody that if a real hustler, it's never about the money. Somebody who's in the streets, it's never about the money. It's always about the illusion of freedom.
That's true.
It's never about the money. It's about the illusion of I get up every day, I move when I want. I actually have a schedule, right? My phone gonna hit at this time. I got a routine. I'm gonna holler at shorty. The people at the corner store know me. My little loops are the same.
But I don't punch a clock for no white
I don't
person.
punch it, and I pride myself on saying I don't punch no clock. It's never about the money. And if we're gonna be realistic, 7 out of 10 people that's hustling make less money profit-wise than a person that works a 9 to 5.
He's right. He's a
profit margin-wise, you make less money. But it's the illusion of the freedom in that hand-to-hand exchange. That's what keep me going. Right? So my real hustlers understand this language. My real people who've been in the street understand this language. So it's never really about the money. When you see people, I got the money, all that ain't, where your re-up money at, bro? Put your profit money on the side from your re-up money, and then now I'm gonna know what you got. What that is, because that ain't that much.
Not just that, nigga. Where your money that if you get bumped off? Where your lawyer money?
Well, my lawyer, all together, it cost me $65,000. I was broke. That's why I started robbing.
And that was 10 years ago in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Imagine what that cost in New York.
I was broke, so I started robbing because I told myself I cannot take the chance of getting jammed up now. I don't got no money. Now I got to go to trial with a state lawyer. $65,000 got me out of that. A state lawyer, I'm gone.
Yeah.
So that was the mindset behind that, man. But moving forward, fast forward, the mindset changed. As you grow, man, and I've been blessed, and I always give thanks to God, man, because I was able to get through all of those situations, learning serious lessons. And I always applied them, and I always was able to look back and say, all right, what did I learn out of that shit? Even if I didn't always make the right situation, the right move next, I was able to say, all right, I learned something from this. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's always been amazing for me, man. Like, I'm a person who can say, what was the lesson in that? What was the lesson in that?
The most important part.
Yeah, like I ain't just get through that for nothing. Right. I ain't just beat that charge for nothing. I ain't just got out that shootout for nothing. I ain't just almost got out of that trunk for nothing. I ain't like, yo, what? Okay, bet we need to change. Because at this point I realized you can only go to the casino so many times and walk away with the house money.
Talk about it.
You feel me? So I'm thankful that God was like, yo, here's a reality check, bro. The next move you make from here gonna cost you. And that was a move. Me and my partner went and hit a lick. It didn't turn out right. Dude had a 12 gauge to the back of my head. My homie steps in and said, yo, I can't stop you from killing my dog. But I promise if you kill him, it's gonna be 3 dead people right here instead of just 1. He said, so listen, let him go. We gonna leave. No love lost. Everybody go their separate ways. Dude put the 12 gauge down. Nobody died. I walked out, I told my dog, I said, bro, I give it up. I said, I'm good. It ain't for me no more. I bowed out gracefully.
It's a good bow out moment.
I bowed out gracefully.
That was good.
I bowed out gracefully. I said, it ain't for me, bro.
No Joe Budden.